So Titan's third season has concluded on Thursday morning. So today I thought it was time for me to stop and review Titan Season 3. Please know that everything that I will say in this video is just my very own opinion. My name is SW Nation and you are free to comment down below your very own opinion on Titan Season 3 as a whole or just Titan series in general. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter that's going to pop up on your screen right now. And also don't forget to check out that DC playlist up above. Please note that this video will be split into two halves. First half will be an episode breakdown of the finale, and the second half will be a entire season 3 review. Like, comment, and subscribe. And with that being said, let's move right into our review. So we kick off the episode with Crane's men in Wayne Manor getting ready for war. Now I want to keep this episode breakdown brief because the episode was 51 minutes. And a lot of things happen in here, so I'm just going to try to keep it brief and try to breeze right through everything. So from here, V reveals herself while saving Barbara Gordon as an agent of Argus. So V is an agent of Argus sent to GCPD by the man himself, Roy Harper, and this is the second season inside of the Titan series to ever tease him, and I can't wait to see what they do with Roy Harper. Hopefully we see him in season 4 because I am just hyped for that. Cut to a reunion between Gar and Raven and Donna, them two saving Donna and Tim Drake's family and Tim Drake himself. A cool way how they saved her and Tim in the moment, and I think that Tim's parents after this makes a really bad parenting choice by letting Tim stay in Gotham. I'm not complaining though, but letting Tim stay in Gotham to join the Titans in the war against Crane. Cut to the aftermath of Blackfire's ship blowing up, and it's clear, even from the last episode, it was clear that Connor is the reason why it blew up. And so from here, things get a little bit heated, but nothing too big because after this, Corey gets a call from Barbara Gordon. From here, Dick gets word of the 10 bombs placed in Gotham from Crane. And so from here, we see one building blow up in Gotham City Plaza, killing multiple people, setting the stakes. And then the title card shows up. I'm telling you guys, I've said all of this, and this is literally the first 10 to 13 minutes of the episode. Dick meets up with the rest of the team in Tim Drake's family's china shop, foreshadowing a more leader-like Dick Grayson. He's going around asking them, what have you found, and everything like that. And it's just cool seeing the team all together here. Also, I do like how, you know, when they focus on Dick Grayson and his investigation skills inside of this season, I thought all of it worked. It feels like he's been training under Batman a lot, and everything that he does, his mannerisms, I just love Dick Grayson inside of this series, and I love them especially in this season. But from here, he does something very Dick Grayson-like and figures out Crane's plan just from looking at everybody trying so hard to figure out what Crane's plan is. He just figures it out on the spot. Like, he wants us to play this game. He wants us to do what Batman and Jim Gordon would have done. So he lets Barbara know in on the plan. So then now everybody's confiding of their different plans. Corey, Connor, Blackfire, and Raven, they confide of a plan to drain the Lazarus Pit, you know, to revive everyone who died from the bombing. Dick, Gar, and Tim, they infiltrate Wayne Manor with the help of Jason to also let Barbara Gordon, who now has control over Oracle, to get access to the Batcave so that she can stop all of the bombs and disengage them. So it feels like every team has something to do. So Gar is able to break into the Batcave with Tim's help using the code Selena Kyle. Great little reference to Catwoman. Jason is now thanked by Dick after helping the Titans. Starfire sends the Lazarus Pit storm into the air, and Connor cools it with Donna Troy taming it with lightning, which is weird because she died from lightning in season 2. And then she also said a crappy one-liner, like Corey asked her, hey, like, don't do that, you're gonna die like you did last time. And she said, well, you know what they say about lightning. Like, no, we don't, because you didn't even say anything after that. Like, all she said was, well, you know what they say about lightning, and then threw her lasso up into the sky, and then now just electricity is flowing through the lasso through her body. Like, they did it twice inside of this season. Now, I can understand the taser, but this is full-on lightning that you're just taking here. And in the last season, you died from that. In a carnival. A carnival! But I digress. With the help of Oracle, Barbara was able to cancel all of the bombs in Gotham. Tim punches Crane after a cool one-liner from him. I like the fact that he's like, I think the Batcave's a little bit overcrowded, because Dick was like, what do you think of the Batcave? You always wanted to see this. And he's like, I think it's a little bit overcrowded. And then Beast Boy's like, I agree. And then Tim just goes up and then just punches Crane. But like, before he says it, he says the sucky one. He's like, because like Crane is like, who are you? And he's like, I'm Tim Drake. You tried to kill my family. You failed. I'm like, you should have been like, I'm Tim Drake. I'm the new Robin. Or he could have been like that. He could have been like, who are you? I'm the new Robin. Like something like that. That could have been cool. That could have been awesome. Crane is now done. The city is saved with the Lazarus Pit reviving all that died from the first bomb, which, like Jason and Dick, won't have any effect on them. Which it should. A bloodlust. This is from Ra's al Ghul we're speaking of. A bloodlust should happen. But of course, it doesn't. You know, just wrap everything up in a clean little bow. It's not like it's going to have any effect on the people of Gotham. Bruce Wayne then returns to Gotham City. Where have you been? I have no idea. He tried to commit suicide in Themyscira. It's just weird, this Bruce Wayne. And makes up with Dick and Jason in classic Bruce Wayne fashion. Connor figures out a way to get Blackfire's ship working again. Donna is now offered a job at Argus. And Dick Grayson rents an RV for he and the Titans to ride back to San Francisco in. Tim joins the Titans. Another weird thing, because I mean, where are his parents? Like, did his parents sign off on it? Does he have any clothes with Dick Grayson? You know, he's like, hey, come on, you have potential, you know, but you need more training. Okay, that's cool. Where are his parents? Did his parents sign off on this? Are they not in Gotham anymore? Did they just let him go? I don't get it. But then after this, they stop by Arkham Asylum. They have a weird black and white ending, because it's literally black and white. The coloring is literally black and white. Raven goes in and gives Scarecrow all of her nightmares. Raven and Nightwing walk out of Scarecrow's cell while Scarecrow is screaming behind them, scared and in pain. Episode ends right there. That's it. That's literally it. 50 minutes worth. And that was the episode. The finale was alright for me. It is probably my favorite finale. But inside of this one, I feel like the stakes are better. The action, I feel like, is a lot better. The scale of it is a lot better. The best thing about this season is the fact that we get to see the city behind every scene at night. When we see Nightwing and Red Hood fighting in the city of Gotham with the lights and the skyscrapers behind them, it's just all great things. And speaking of great things, we are done with our episode breakdown. Comment down below, what did you guys think of the episode finale? With that being said, let's move right into our season 3 review, starting off with the good. And the good thing that comes to mind here is that I was pleasantly surprised with how this season turned out. I mean, I've always liked the show. I've always liked it from season 1, season 2. Season 2 I always thought was better than season 1 in certain ways. The first 5 episodes of this season is just the best turnaround for a series ever. Like, off rip, from its 3-episode premiere, I thought to myself, this is just the best season. It's the best season that we have gotten of Titans. I just cannot get over the fact that the first 5 episodes of this season was just a banger right out of the gate. I think that the story is a little bit more consistent than the first 2 seasons, and Brendan Thwaites just has fully come into his own as Dick Grayson, because once he dons that Nightwing suit and he has his little batons and the electricity is just surging, I loved all of it. I think that the Titans' first appearance in this season, them taking down Gizmo and his gang, was just amazing to me. It felt just like the Teen Titans. It felt right. I think they did a great job of showing the relationship between Bruce Wayne and Jason Todd, but also the broken relationship between Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson after Jason Todd's death. And I love the fact that we have Jason Todd as an antagonist for the first couple of episodes, that he is the antagonistic force inside of it, and then we learn some more details upon why he died and why he went in and got himself killed. And I think all of that worked pretty well for me. But again, going back to Brendan Thwaites as Nightwing, I mean, I believe that he is the most comic accurate version of his character from the series. This show just shines when it focuses on him, and especially when it focuses on the Bat family themselves. I love the Bat family themes, bringing in Barbara Gordon, a different Barbara Gordon that we have seen before, but a Barbara Gordon that has history with Dick Grayson as well as Bruce Wayne, and also just Bruce Wayne inside of the season. Getting to see more of him and his psychological pain has an impact on Dick Grayson and Jason Todd. And the fact that Jason Todd and Bruce Wayne have similarities, that's why he gave Jason Todd a little bit more freedom. And I think I like the fact that they went that route with the characters. Like I said, everything dealing with the Bat family and Dick Grayson inside of this season works, and especially for the series, that works. Starfire costume, I think, is just amazing. I do like Starfire's arc with Blackfire. I actually kind of like the relationship between Blackfire and Connor. Once you watch the season back to back, once you binge the season, everything will make sense rather than doing it week from week. I believe that the season works better once you binge it. And also, I think the team dynamic is great here too. Now, in every season, we're obviously going to have that I'm Dick Grayson, I got to do everything by myself. But I like the fact that he's slowly getting out of that phase, because in this season, he barely kind of does that. Though they do bench Connor a lot, which I will get into later. He barely does anything without his team. When he does things, sometimes he does things with his team, and I really do like that. But best of all, we're in a new location of Gotham. It raises the stakes a little bit, and also we get to see a new location. They tried to get rid of the blue, but we're going to get into that later. And like I said in the beginning, Red Hood in the first 7 episodes was just the greatest arc. I thought it was the greatest arc out of the entire series until Scarecrow came into the picture. With that being said, let's move right into our mixed. And the mixed thing that comes to mind here is that the Red Hood arc after the 7th episode just sucks. I mean, Red Hood, he just sucks after the 7th episode. Tim Drake's inclusion only mattered after episode 7. To me, I just don't find it realistic enough that this character, or from what they've shown us inside of the season, that he would want to be the next Robin. I mean, after everything that went down, and especially with him trying to come into his own and he got himself killed, I definitely don't believe that he would want to be the next Robin. I just don't see it like that. And Gar and Raven and Donna and Connor, including Hawk and Dawn, they were severely underutilized and just were not needed inside of this season. I just think that this season should have focused more on Dick Grayson and the Bat family, and that's where it shined more at. I don't think that, roping in Connor and Gar and Donna Troy and Raven and Hawk and Dove, those characters felt like just throwaway characters. We don't need them anymore. We have Blackfire and Starfire. They're doing their own thing. But mainly, let's focus on, the Bat family, Red Hood and Scarecrow and Batman and Batgirl and Nightwing. Let's focus on them. And they never really gave anything of substance to these characters. So it felt like at the end of the season, they didn't do anything. They didn't do much. And that really hurt. With that being said, let's move right into the bad. And the bad thing that comes to mind here is that this series is still very flawed when it focuses on anything else other than Dick Grayson and the Bat family. It has a total disrespect to Jason Todd and Red Hood. I think that after episode 7, they just totally disrespected Red Hood. I love Red Hood. I love Jason Todd. Okay, he was my favorite Robin until, I saw Brendan Thwaite's portrayal of Dick Grayson. But before I've seen Titans, Jason Todd was always my favorite Robin. When they wrote Scarecrow into the show, I was fine with it. I was fine with the fact that he needed Scarecrow's help, and they used Scarecrow as an accomplice with the GCPD. I like that aspect about it. But the moment they got Scarecrow out, and the moment that who can just slap around Jason Todd, I didn't like that. Not at all. Because Jason Todd should have been the big bad of this season. I think it would have benefited them if they didn't reveal who Red Hood was in the 2nd episode. I think it would have been a benefit to them. But overall, this season, yes, it does some good things with Jason Todd in the first 5 episodes. But after that, they did a total disservice to his character, especially after the 7th episode. They just did not do Red Hood justice for this third season, and that hurts. In conclusion, Titans, just like its characters, still has to find its identity, but thanks to season 3, good or bad, whatever you think of it, we can all agree that this is a step in the right direction, which makes me wonder if this show would have just been better off as a Dick Grayson title rather than The Titans. Season 3, in my opinion, is an 8.8 out of 10, and I would say it's an A-. Go to my Twitter. You guys will see my spoiler-free review of the entire season. It's up there. That's why this video did not come out yesterday, a day after the season finale dropped. Definitely check out episodes 1 through 3, and then stay for 4 through 5, but then just leave after 7. Oh yeah, they didn't get rid of the blue, so High Top Films, if you're listening, if you haven't seen season 3 yet, they didn't get rid of the blue. Like, it's still there. I thought they did. They did not get rid of the blue. Matter of fact, they upped the blue in the finale. It's crazy. Alright guys, that is it for my review/rant. Please know that everything that I did say in this video was just my very own opinion. And you're free to comment down below your very own opinion on Titans Season 3 as a whole, or the Titans series in general. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter. It's going to pop up on your screen right now. And also don't forget to check out that DC playlist. The link is down in the description. That being said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Peace.